down 53 cents on the day was American Airlines. Had a low in here of 12.11, high of 12.50. All in all, down 53 cents from yesterday's close. And where does that put us here on the daily chart? Well, you can see this lower wick that we placed in here today actually is right where we gapped down back last May. So a full gap fill, albeit it's just the wick, but still a little consolidation down here, maybe a little drop further down just to confirm this gap is fully filled before we start working our way back up. Volumes increasing in here. You can see down here this slight increase in volume each day, the more oversold that we get. So we're going to see if we continue that trend and see if it starts to reverse as we start to get more overbought in here. Obviously, huge fall off in February, just as everything. But right here, we're going to be looking at this 9-day EMA and this 200 SMA in here. It's all kind of going to be right around that 13.3 area is where everything is going to basically meet, depending on if we can consolidate here or perhaps maybe just drop a little bit lower. But that 13.3 is going to be our main resistance here that we're looking at going forward. Above that, then we're just going to say it's going to be this $14 area right in here. You can see it was a nice spot for resistance for us back here in October as a support for us in November as well. So that $14 level is going to be above that 13.3 is what we're looking at. Support wise, well, we mentioned before that gap down right this area at the 12.20s, 12.3s. That is going to be an area that we're going to be looking at. And then below that, it is going to be this 11.50 area down here. So if all else fails, that 11.5 could kind of save us a little consolidation here. You can see we had a couple weeks in here of a channel trade back in October, little pop in here in late September as well. So this 11.5 to this 12.2 area could be a nice place for us to kind of consolidate if we do end up falling out. And that would actually give us a great confirmation of that previous gap fill from our daily chart back in May. Now, what is our IV at? Well, it's at 130. So IV's through the roof. Obviously, that's going to happen when you have a huge pullback in here. You have right around $1 expected move by this Friday's expiration. The next Friday's pricing in right around $1.22. You got to your April monthlies right around a $2 expected move. So all in all, what are we looking at again? We're looking at that 12.2 mark. We're looking at this 13.3. We're going to see how this 9-day and this 200 SMA kind of react as we decide what we're going to do here. Are we going to consolidate? We're going to go down a little bit, or we're just going to rip back up to the 13.3s real quick. It's all going to be dependent on this volume here and what our RSI says. So again, that is the things that we're looking at in here for American Airlines on this daily chart. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.